All right, everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Good morning. Holy, I got up so early this morning. So early this morning for a couple reasons. But I'll get into that in just a moment. For those that don't know, my name's Nagai, your Guilty Gear OG son, your Guilty Gear old man. And today we'll be playing some Guilty Gear. It'll be a short stream. Normally, I hit the broadcast button about an hour, maybe like an hour or two before this time. I'm just going to turn down the music a little bit. Yeah, there was a couple reasons why I started late. I did want to stream today, though. I was very inspired to stream, actually, because of what I just did. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Good morning. Unsymmetrical, we got Necro here. What's up? Hope you're doing well. You guys excited? Dude, there's so much cool stuff just happened. Yesterday, new trailer just dropped for a new fighting game. If you guys don't already know, there's going to be a new Marvel game, and it looks like a Marvel game. Made not by Capcom, but Arc System Works. So, the creators of Guilty Gear, creators of BlazBlue, creators of the fighting games that we love, they're taking the helm of making the new Marvel fighting game. At some point, we should check it out, but it looks good. It looks sick. Like, it was sent to me, like, screenshots were sent to me. And the trailer was sent to me. I couldn't click on it on my Yo, Jimmy, what's up? How's it going? I couldn't click on it at work, but I thought it was just another kind of watered down modern fighting game. But it looks sick. 4v4. It looks like Marvel. Like the way Captain America moves, the way Spider-Man moves, the way Iron Man moves. They look like Marvel versus Capcom. The only thing that looks different is probably like Doctor Doom. So I didn't see no foot dives, but honestly, everything else looks pretty close enough anyway. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Let's take a look at it. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I gotta get a few things out of the way. So this morning, I actually got up really early. If you guys are on my Discord, you already know what I'm going to talk about, but I got an interview, actually. Funny that we're talking about interviews because we were talking about it the other stream once yesterday. But I got an interview with the CBC. Not for a job or anything like that. I'll still be doing my work. But the CBC wanted to do an interview in regards to the Nintendo Switch. They reached out and asked if there are any gamers in the local community who would want to talk about the Nintendo Switch, discuss about it when it's released. So the link got sent to me, and I'm like, hey, I know a little bit about games myself, so I got a little bit of a background. If you want to talk, let me know. So I thought it was just going to be like, them taking notes, and then they're going to talk about it on broadcast or whatever, or like write an article. But they're like, no, maybe we'll give you a call. This is yesterday. We'll give you a call, or if you want to come down, we want to have a chat. And yeah, I'm like, okay, sure. And I did that on my break at work. I just walked down. It was just like a block down. Got into the CBC office. By the way, CBC is the Canadian Broadcasting Company. It's kind of like the BBC in the UK, the British Broadcasting Company, but it's the Canadian one. So I went down, and they have a setup like how I have here with the headset and the mic and the mixer. And they're like, yeah, we're just going to ask a few questions. This is not going to be live or anything like that. And it just felt like home almost. I put on the headset. I talked on the mic. I felt like I was streaming. I answered their questions. Like, they asked me who am I, what do I do, and what I thought about the Nintendo Switch 2, and I gave them my answers, very honest answers. It's too expensive, that sort of thing. Everything that us, quote unquote gamers understand about. Have gripes about the Switch, right? It's too expensive. It's only digital games. And there's no cool hardware. There's no innovative, creative hardware that Nintendo is known for having, right? So I talked about that. They're like, okay, cool, let's wrap it up. And then I'm like, all right, good. Maybe they got all the information they needed. And the guy was like, yeah, so come by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning and we'll do the interview. I'm like live? And he was like, yeah, we'll do live. Carolina will introduce you as a pharmacist by day, pro gamer by night, and we'll do the interview. I'm like, all right, let's do this. So I did the interview this morning. I hate to admit it because I do this all the time. I stream and I talk to you guys all the time. I was really nervous. And I was thinking, you know what? Some nights I probably have more people. Some nights, on a good raid, like if the time Maximilian rated me or Artosis rated me, some nights I probably have more people listening to me than at the CBC or at the local broadcasting station. But I was nervous still because, like, how do I explain things to the general public? Like when I say labbing, they don't know what that means. So anyway, I was really nervous. I was scared. Like, how do I introduce myself? I don't want to call myself a pro gamer because that's kind of cringe, right? But it went really well. The lady who did the interview was really good. Man, yo, like radio broadcasters are Twitch streamers Super Saiyan Kaioken times 20. They're really good at their job. Like, she was doing the broadcast, being very professional, and then she let me in, and she opened the door. It's like, oh, here, I'm Carolina. Shook my hand, and then and it's like, oh, this is, have a seat here, and we just chatted a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, no, we're live right now. No, we weren't live right now, but the radio was playing. They're playing music, and yeah, in about 10 minutes, we're gonna go with the weather. We're gonna talk to someone. You're gonna hear someone else's voice from the other city, and then we're just gonna go into the interview. And she's like, at the same time chatting with me, like, oh yeah, are you from, are you local here? And then I was chatting to her too. So, but she was like, she had knobs on the mixer and everything. I had my headset on, and there'd be music playing. It's like, now for the weather. You hear the weather music. Like, here in town we are at 8 degrees. Damn, these guys are inspirational. When I grow up, I want to be just as cool as her. It was really, really inspirational. So one of the reasons why I locked into streaming this morning, I was sort of planning to, sort of not, but now after doing the interview, I'm like, I gotta stream. Like that was like so cool. So yeah, anyway, I talked about the Switch. Oh, by the way, Garange, how's it going? What's up? And we got Cheesecake Bagel, Nothing Number. How's it going? What's up? Numo, hell yeah. We're gonna see the trailer in just a moment here. So I basically talked smack about the Switch. You're already my guy. Yo, man, I'm gonna do better. I want to do better. Can we listen to the interview online? Link us up. Yeah. Actually follow our Discord for now. I asked the guy if there's going to be like a VOD basically of the broadcast. So he hasn't gotten back to me just yet. And when that happens, I'll cut the audio part where I was talking, and I'll share it with you guys. Just I'll definitely post it on the Discord, and I might just cut a video too. In regards to that, I got a kind of a funny idea how to make a video. I brought my GoPro, so I did a little bit of B-roll. I recorded my entire interview. I asked her if it's okay, and she was like, I don't know the rules, but sure, why not? So, we'll cut a video. Anyway, at least it's for friends and family. I'll say, and if I put it on YouTube, it'll be like how the CBC. I'll let you guys know about the title in a bit because it's kind of funny. Dude, I was talking so much smack about like the Switch. She was asking me like, yeah, so would you buy the Switch? I'm like, nah, it's too expensive. For someone who. For someone who plays a lot of games, it's just too expensive for me. Basically, is what I said. It's about 1.5 to 2 times more the price of a regular Switch. There's no good exclusives. There's no new Zelda game, for instance. Just overall, it's just out of like most people's price range. So I was, saying how Yeah, and also actually my buddy, he was actually already lined up at Walmart for just before they were open. He was texting me at the same time saying that yeah, he was like the only one. There's him and like 2 other people just waiting in line for the Switch 2, which was you know, it's was unexpected because when the Switch 1 came out, there was like a line. It was a huge line. It was like 20-30 people. By the time we got there was like 10 15, but by the time they opened, it was like 30 people in my small hometown. And at that time, 2018, 2017, yeah, me and my buddy Sidios got up like at 5 o'clock in the morning just to line up, and they opened at 8. So yeah, it was kind of underwhelming. It was kind of underwhelming to hear that it was just my buddy and 2 other people waiting. So I told that on the interview, and the lady was like, "So, do you think the Switch 2 is this all hype?" And I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's pretty much hype right now. I mean, the game, it's time for them to release a console. It's been like 8 years since the last console. It's about time that they do it, but there's no exclusive content on it. There's no exclusive peripheral on it. I think, in my opinion, it's hype. And I told her I'm probably gonna eat my own words there, because down the line the sales are probably gonna be like way up, and maybe it isn't going to be hype, just hype. So I said all that, and she's like, "Do you think you're gonna swing over to Walmart right now to buy it?" And I was like, probably not. maybe. So yeah, the price is so nutty. Growing says, I personally wouldn't buy Switch 2 for myself, but instead for my siblings. Unsymmetrical says, there are good games from them soon. I will at least say that. It is full gas and no reason to get it yet. Exactly. So, I mean, there's, what is it? They only have Mario Kart, the new one, as an exclusive. There's a new Dark Souls-ish, Bloodborne-ish game coming out, so I'm excited for that. But really, there's no reason to just get up really early to buy it, right? So after the interview, Walmart was just down the road, guys. Walmart was just like, it's literally like, I live in a small town. It's just literally like a 30-second drive down the road. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just visit my buddy Brendan, my buddy Sidios, see how he's doing, you know? I drive over there. There's only 5 people there. It's 7:30. The doors open at 8. And you know, I'm already there, you know. I had to at least say hi to my friend, right? Because like, it just reminded me of 10 years ago-ish, maybe 8 years ago, when we bought the Switch 1 together. Such a good time. Got up, you know. It was a good time. It was very nostalgic. So I wanted to say hi. So I got up and went over to the line, and I said, hey Brad, how's it going, man? You here for the Switch? He's like, yeah. He's like, how'd the interview go? I'm like, oh, it's awesome. I just like talked smack about the Switch, you know, it's so expensive. And I'm like, this line's pretty small. I mean, I'm already here. So I got myself a Switch 2. My green screen is messing up, but I ended up getting it, you know. Yeah, I'm just like, I'll just buy the console, right? Just buy the console, whatever. I just wait 30 minutes, but then I'm like, I gotta get some exclusive games. What's an exclusive game right now? Mario Kart? I don't like Mario Kart, but I think my wife likes Mario Kart. I recalled that my wife liked Mario Kart. I remember my wife saying that she loved Mario Kart. I'm like, I gotta get Mario Kart now. Commander Camper, how's it going? Radio was awesome. I think, well, I need to hear it myself, but the guy who got me to do the interview, he didn't do the interview. The radio broadcast lady did that. But the guy was like, you did fantastic, awesome interview. So I guess it's okay. But yeah, anyway, I got myself a Switch 2. So basically, me doing this interview, I was like prepared to just like be the devil's advocate. Switch 2, overrated, hype. I even said that on the interview. Went over, bought it. Yeah. It's for my family. The lady though was like, well, if you go down, take a picture, send it to me. And I did that. So yeah, how the CBC, basically the video that I'm gonna make is gonna be called how the CBC got me to buy a Nintendo Switch 2. Maybe not. So I guess what I could do is I can test out if Guilty Gear Strive runs good on the Switch 2, because I don't know about you guys, but Guilty Gear Strive runs just like it runs okay on the Switch 1, but every once in a while it feels like you get like instead of 60 frames per second, like 45 frames per second. It feels to drop in quality, and some of the animations are just kind of wonky. But yo, how's it going? Yo, Bob, how you doing, man? What's up? Video killed the radio star. Hell yeah, hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, the radio. Did you listen in on it? What did I sound okay? I'm afraid I sounded like awful, but I gotta listen to it again. But yeah, peer pressure. There you go. Yeah, I got influenced. Yo, that, like I said, man, radio broadcast hosts are like Super Saiyan Kaioken times 20 Twitch streamers. They are the OG influencers. I went in there trying to plug my Twitch, and I did. And I asked if that's okay. She said that's totally fine. I did that. I plugged in my Twitch, but in the end, I was the one who got influenced by the OGs. I bought myself a Nintendo Switch 2. Anyway, I'm a little tired. I got up pretty early for all this. And we only have maybe about 2 hours to play games. So I will play some games. We're just going to safe jump right into it. Yeah, the Battle of Wills. Commander Camper, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the sub. 35 months on a 34-month streak. Dude, we've known each other for about 3 years. That's crazy. And don't ever feel bad if we go to Kura Sushi again and I buy you sushi. Because I will. Only in Japan, though. I don't want to... I'm not buying people Kura Sushi in North America. Dude, my wife and I went to Kura Sushi in Chicago, and I spent like $100 for both of us. You go to Kura Sushi in Japan, eat until you're full, and a little bit more, right? Until you're over satisfied, and you pay like $20. It's crazy. That is nuts. I will still feel never. No, 34 months of subs. I owe you at least a couple Kura Sushis. But anyway, hope you're all doing well. What's up? Hope everyone's doing just good. Let's take a look at that new trailer. You guys excited for the new Arc System Works anime Marvel game? You guys dropped a link on me last night while I was at work. I got to see it, of course. But, why don't we watch it together? There it is. They're so excited. It looks so good, dude. You saw the state of play? The sounds from anime. Excuse me. Man, why does Iron Man look like a Gundam? I mean, I'm all for it. Actually, I know why. I saw the behind the scenes. Apparently, they didn't like the original design they had. Like Marvel or PlayStation didn't like the original design of what ArcSys had for Iron Man. They're like, make it more anime. Repairman says, I'm actually more excited about the new Final Fantasy Tactics. I jumped for that one. Hell yeah. It's just it's a remaster, isn't it? Man, that game needs more love than it deserves more love for sure. Was Star-Lord in Marvel Universe? Okay, so this is the different thing. I think, like, Doctor Doom looks so different than what he was before. And I think that laser, that's probably hidden missiles. Of course, Storm also Looks a little bit different in terms of how she plays, but I mean, we'll see. There you go. 4 versus 4. Man, I really hope my boy Taskmaster makes it into this game. Laser's definitely hit and miss inspired. Hell yeah. There we go. The Hulkbuster. I like how they designed Miss Marvel, or whatever her name is. Because I'll be honest, I am pretty... How do you say? I'm not very happy. Well, the design they have right now in the movies, I'm not too excited about. But this one looks good. She looks like May. All right, there you have it. There you have it.
Can't remember.
Oh, so I'll close that real quick. Taskmaster would be awesome. Yeah, Storm looks so good. I agree. Hedgio, what's up? How's it going? Storm got Rachel BB wins. Repairman says, actually, yes, but I think they're going to make some story changes. Oh, okay. Maybe the... You know, I forget what the story was like in Final Fantasy Tactics. But I feel like maybe there might be some controversial stuff if you, like... Maybe there's, like, a lot of religious things that might not be able to be... I wouldn't say shown right now, but I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? So Hedgie says Taskmaster needs to get in. I agree. We need him. We need him. Let's see. Command Capper says this is the first Miss Marvel design I don't actively hate. Yeah, me too. She kind of reminds me of May in Guilty Gear Strive. I really want Venom in X-23. Venom would be really good. I think it'd be a missed opportunity if they didn't put in X-23. Let's see here. So Ghost Rider, the new Axel. I mean, Ghost Rider was already in Marvel 3. He wasn't very strong. Or at least it wasn't played in a lot of metas. Nothing Number says it looks more like OG Miss Marvel from her debut comics. Yo, Injustice Chris, how's it going? Nigga, how are you? I'm doing very well. For those who don't know, I just got off a CBC radio interview. I'm really tired because I had to get up really early for it, and I think it went pretty good. CBC is basically the Canadian BBC, in the UK. So it looks more like okay. So I got my boy out of the gates. Ghost Rider main day 1. Hell yeah, dude. You got your boy Nicolas Cage. Look into my eyes. They're saying they will make new reveals of characters as time goes. Oh man, I'm so stoked for that. Please be Taskmaster. Please have Taskmaster. Slay Naughties, bro. What are you doing streaming? Ain't you supposed to be here at work? No, I'm working at 12. Am I? Oh no! Now you got me sweating. Am I supposed to be working right now? Hold up. Let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm working at 12. People really need to read her old comics. Same here. My favorite is Miss Marvel. Let's see. I haven't found a tag fighter I like, even though I like the art style of Skullgirls. How's it going, Sober Ramen? Hope you're doing well. Skullgirls has a very interesting, unique design. I'm gonna keep my eye on the phone too. Make sure no one calls me from work. I'm pretty sure I'm not working right now. So will this replace Guilty Gear Strive at EVO 2026? I don't think so. I feel like this will... I think Marvel itself will have its own... Like, other than Marvel Ultimate or whatever it's called, Infinite, I'm pretty sure Marvel Infinite had a EVO at least 1 year, right? I feel like Marvel is such a EVO game that it's just gonna be there no matter what, right? Will it replace Guilty Gear? Guilty Gear is kind of its own thing too. I think Guilty Gear draws in numbers, and I don't think so. I think they'll have both. That's seeing all the bad takes about Miss Marvel from people who never read. I've never read her comics. So maybe I should do that. Let's see here. Command Camper says there's quite a lot of slots available on the team though. Yeah, 4v4. There's gotta be more than just these 8 characters for sure. Blade would be sick, Chris. Oh my goodness, Blade would be sick. Deadpool would also be sick. Marvel would probably be an exhibition, but it really depends on the game, when the game will drop. There better be a demo at EVO this year. I would strongly feel that there should be a demo. There should be a demo. We'll see the Lucy update we'll see a Lucy update if she blows up. I think she might be like, I feel like she'd be released around EVO. Although EVO is just a month from now. Oh no. It's in August, early August. So it's in a couple months from now. Is that enough time between characters? Between Unika and Lucy? I feel like there should be more time. Maybe they'll have a trailer. Sober Ramen says, I want magic with soul bad guy moves. Who's magic? Who's magic? I want Night Roller? Or is that Night Trawler? Nightcrawler? Yeah, he'd like be Chip. He'd just teleport all over the place. She's supposed to release... So she's supposed to release at the end of the month. Okay. Nightcrawler would go nuts. Night Roller. Night Brawler? You'll throw Knuckle Duster in there? I need Soul Bad Guy in some form in the game. Who would Soul Bad Guy be? Like, what would be the Soul Bad Guy function? Iron Fist? I don't know. Who, you know, Flame On guy? Flame On? Chris Evans? Commander Camber says, and usually EVO announces the new season pass / new character. I can see Magic being the new soul. I need to find out who this Magic guy is. Magic Mike. Commander Camper says, but it's possible we've now gotten so backed up that EVO will just be the Lucy trailer. I feel like EVO would be the Lucy trailer. And maybe like they're going to reveal something else. I don't think they're going to reveal a game. They're going to reveal the next season or something like that. So it'll be like Lucy trailer, new battle pass or new season, new changes. Maybe reveal of another character or season. I think so. The Human Torch, maybe. Anyway, more people need to read Miss Marvel. 100%. Okay, I'm with you. How about the Disney special, the Disney show? I watched part of that. I liked part of that. Maybe a new... They will... Well, maybe reveal a Marvel character? Yo, in Guilty Gear? Oh, my camera just died. Let me fix that. Actually, that would... Yeah, they are well in their rights to have a Marvel collab, right? In Guilty Gear Strive? Who would be a Guilty Gear Strive... Oh, who would be in Guilty Gear Strive from Marvel? Let me fix that real quick. Maybe... I mean, it would probably be like Captain America or something, or Iron Man. I don't know. I think that would be kind of weird, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that would be kind of weird to have, you know, Captain America or Spider-Man in my Guilty Gear. Lucy kind of makes sense because she's anime, but I mean they could put Iron Man in Guilty Gear. All right. Anyway, anything we want to show in the lab, real quick? Maybe I'll do something really quick in the lab and then we'll jump into some matches. I haven't watched a Disney show. I'm not into the MCU. Fair enough. It's so much to get into.
Thank you kindly.
Yo, half N12. Thank you so much for the follow. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Rocket Raccoon? Rocket Raccoon and Guilty Gear Strive? Maybe. Or is Rocket Raccoon going to be the sole bad guy function in the new Marvel game? Who would be... Yo, Drax! Drax would be shooting gun flames. Alright, so I guess what we want to be doing... Actually, you know what? Let me show you guys real quick what's been working for me. Surprisingly very well. So after a throw, You can jump forward. This is like the OG Ramathal mix, right? OG Ramathal mix. After a throw in the corner, you can jump forward and air dash back, JS. Right? And if they're crouching, you actually combo. I want to know... I'd like to know if you can combo with a far slash. So air dash, jump forward, air dash back, JS. Yeah, you can combo with far slash. That's good to know. I'll show you guys why. So there's your high, right? So we got a high mix up. Right, and then you can do something like that, for instance. So there's your high mix up. And then you got a low mix up, which is just basically an empty low. You don't do anything in the air. And actually, you know what? You want to do something in there. You want to like do a kick in the air. So you add one more frame of landing recovery, which makes your 2S as you land. It makes your 2S like almost a guaranteed meaty, right? If you do it right. It auto times your 2S to make it very meaty, very active. So let's throw one more time. Show this. I'm going to show that you can't grab it on wake up. Alright, I get counter hit. You can probably backdash it though. Yeah, you can backdash it. So it's not infallible. You can probably do a 2K, but doing a 2S in this case will basically perfectly time your meaty, your 2S to be meaty. Now, if I didn't push a button in the air, just check out what happens. We actually whiff, right? So you need to push the button. We don't need to, right? But it really helps you auto time the 2S to be meaty. And again, meaty being you're hitting on the later active frames of the 2S. In this case, anyway. So we got this high-low mix-up, which also doubles as a safe jump if you go for the high. Doing DP here. Oopsies, I didn't record it right. So if you do it low enough. As long as you don't mash on the way down, you should be able to block a DP. So I'm gonna DP here. Oh my god. I don't play wake up DP characters very often. There you go, look at that. So you can do this in the corner. You can actually do this mid-screen too, but you don't have the range. At least I was funny, I didn't have the range to convert it after. I was doing 2S, but maybe we can do a far slash. No, we don't have the range. So in this case, we want to like micro dash forward and then do it. But doing it this way, I'm afraid, like I'm going to hold up back first of all to make sure it's meaty. So it's not exactly meaty. Right? Maybe I can do a little tighter. There you go. Yo, Pasho, so how's it going? What's up? This game is cooked. Just pick pot. Pick whoever you want. Pod is good though, yes. So you can do the high-low here, but it's not exactly a meaty. So I can probably, I can DP this. I wonder if there is a way to like combo from this far. Hey, we can still do the low. I mean, we can combo if with meter, but I mean at this point. Oh, we can combo. Look at that. Okay, okay. Just gotta do it better. Stretch, you're right. I should stretch. At some point. Hold up. Give me a sec here. Yes. So we did see that we can combo it. Looks like a very specific timing. There it is. That's good to know. And of course at that range we can do like a stun dipper. Thanks for redeeming the stretch and hydrate. I forgot my water though, so I'm hydrating with coffee. So So this has actually been working very well for me. We're gonna do it in an actual match now. So let's put that as my goal. I saw it a few times. I mean, I did it a few times yesterday, and I was surprised on how many people were getting opened up by it. So we'll do a high-low after a throw. Back JS or empty low 2S. Yo, Casey, how's it going? I believe you can fuzzy mid screen if you whip 5P and dash jump JP with JH. Oh wait, with the JP. Yeah. I'll play a little bit in floor 10 for a few games to warm up, and then we'll do Celestial. There are some fuzzy setups that I know of. One sec. Fuzzy, you can get a fuzzy mid-screen. Whip 5P. Oh, with 5P. Okay, gotcha. Dash jump JP with JH. Oh no, with JP. Okay, I see. So we whiff 5P, you dash jump, you whiff JP, and then you JH. And then you can get like a fuzzy from the JH. Just jump up and do another JH. Is that what you mean there, Casey? Maybe I'll test it out in a bit here. Grungy, what's up? You can never go wrong with coffee. Also, Nagai, did you find any applications with Dizzy's P-Fish? Not in terms of setups, but the main application of P-Fish in my opinion is just to cover the skies and neutral. So like if you're playing against a character that is very elusive in the air, setting up a P-Fish, setting up an aerial fish, a high fish, helps kind of encourage them to stay grounded. Also, on characters, okay, you can use it for those characters. You can also use it against characters who stay grounded, actually, right? To make sure they don't jump. So if you like, how do I say that? I guess characters who struggle to get in. We're talking about like Soul, bad guy, Leo, Whitefang. I'll make sure the ping's okay. So Leo is actually really good to. Well, I'm not playing that ping. Leo is really good to set up P-Fish if you have like full screen neutral, because he struggles to get in on the ground. Ooh, what's up with the ping today? Let's check out West Coast. Yeah, so very applicable is a P-Fish. So the P-Fish is very applicable when you set it in neutral. There's some characters I feel like that can ignore it though. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Yeah, so Casey says, I like to use P-Fish to keep him grounded and poke with knives and H-Sword. Yeah. I like, same here. So set up the P-Fish, and then you can poke with like a 2S. You can poke like a safe 2S to like cover moves like Stun Dipper, or I guess whatever Sin has. His Scum Dipper. The Elk Hunt attack. You can do 2S. It frees you up from doing 2S, and then you can actually do more ambitious kind of low profile attacks, low profile catching attacks like 5H or 2D, a standing heavy or crouching dust. I think P-Fish really helps you set those up safely. Yo, Antonio, how's it going? Says I sometimes use P-Fish when doing RRC after grab to cover more distance, but FRC seems better. Okay. Speaking of which, grab RC is so much better for Dizzy. I gotta get used to doing like a FRC cancel into Wings of Light activate. I thought it was Kai for a sec, actually. Nice 6 speed. Today. Oh. The double dipper? Do we clash? No. Okay. Gotta beat up my dad. Oh, okay, I was gonna... Didn't choose right there. This is not a floor 10, Kai. Let's go. Your opponent's much higher. Gorgonzola, how's it going? How are we liking Unika? I like Unika a lot. This is not a floor 10 Kai, guys. This is much stronger than what where they're from. See the mix up. There we go. I gotta lock in here. Yeah, that riser lighting was really good. I'm okay doing this. Oh boy. So legit a safe jump? Yes, it is. Which one? The air dash back JS on the after the throw? 100? Yeah, it is actually. Oh, I was going for my stun dipper. Yo, that's like a Dizzy 5H. Haven't seen anyone use that one yet. I think I invented it, that's why. I don't know if that was that one there, maybe not. Oh, I messed it up though. I think we're okay here. Alright, let's go. Woo! I'll show you that it's a safe jump in a bit actually. You can also go for an empty low. But yeah, check it out. This is a safe jump too. Oh shit. No, that move is so good. Oh, let's go. Oh no. It's okay. Marker dash 4 block. We're okay. Throw for positioning. Okay, nice patience on that. They wouldn't burst. Gotta save it for next round. Be that, eh? Nice and snare dash. Grab. DP.
An opening. Have this. For the holy order.
Shit. I wrote my death sentence with that stun dipper. Alright, let's go. You can get fully charged dust off blocking at RTL.
They say kids grow up fast, but still.
Guess I could have done that. I don't have a fully charged dust combo. Alright. That guy is most certainly not just a floor 10 Kai. That felt like my main character would lose off that Kai. He's a strong Kai player. Half and 12 says, gotta say, I appreciate your videos. Help me along. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad it helped. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'll be making more videos for sure. Alright, let me show you real quick the safe jump. I was gonna ask this. The left right ambiguous JH is mad fun and really good. Is that right? I haven't really explored a whole lot of the left right. Now, off which hard knockdown? Like any hard knockdown, or a throw, or a charged gun dipper? I'll just show you guys real quick. So if you throw in the corner, air dash back JS, it combos, right, without using any meter. Also safe jump. And then we can do a low too, but you want to push a button in the air to basically auto time your 2S to catch like wake up buttons, right? I'm gonna wake up throw. Okay, so it didn't time it properly. So you can kind of mash the S on the way down, and then you should catch a throw. I'll do it again. There you go. So you got like a high-low, and I'll show you real quick that it's good enough for mix-up. I'd say it's good enough for mix-up. I actually made a video about this, and I kind of went over it briefly. So let me show you guys that video. The first week, I'll turn down my voice here. Okay, so here we go. Throw it top attack. There we go, right here. Yeah, there's a high and the low. And then we're gonna show the high. Okay. And I think I show it yeah, I show you that you can do the high and the low, and I do like a split screen type of thing, counting the frames.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you for the follow, Wandering Tanuki. If you want to check out this video, it's actually pinned. It's a pinned message here, so I'm showing that it is a safe jump. This is the same recording, by the way. Like, we're doing slot 2. Now this is slot 2, slot 1, but before on the safe jump, both slot 2, right? So this is the same inputs. It safe jumps beautifully, might I say. And we want to count the frames. Chisu001, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. So if we count the frames, starting at the first frame of visual difference, we can see that the low hits on frame 18 and the high hits on frame 19. So, I mean, a dust is a 20 frame overhead, right? So, yeah, this is pretty legit. Ramathal has this all the time, right? So she tosses a sword into the corner, pure sees, and jumps forward and does an air dash back JK or landing low. Same thing is happening here. Yo, I can't read that, but hold up, my let me just double check what that was. But thank you so much for that. I gotta check my stream elements real quick here, my Streamlab. But there it is. So you guys can check out the video. It's on YouTube right now. It's on the pinned messages on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, it's the newest video I just put up. I don't know why that didn't pop up on my other thing. Oh, weird. Oh, my stream elements must have updated. It's showing me that someone subscribed on YouTube. Thank you so much for the subscription on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Panic? Panache. That's like a brand of food. A brand of food in my local grocery store. I grabbed the panache scallops, bacon wrap scallops. They're really good. But thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. All right, so there's that. And with that said, let's just jump into more matches. I'll have to look into that left-right though. I don't trust myself to... Yeah, okay, so there's a good reason why I don't rely on left-rights, especially if you have to manually time it. The big reason is cross-up protection. There's cross-up protection mechanics. And there's also like OSs to DP on one side and FD on the other. So I don't prefer to do them. Although if your opponent doesn't know how to do any of those OSs, then you can like obliterate them. This is huge for me. I've been playing with fire really my entire playing here because I didn't know any safe jumps aside from whiff punch and snare dash. Yeah, whiff punch and snare dash JH. Really good. There's another safe jump Wandering Tanuki. Remind me to show you. I'll play a match and then maybe we'll cut to training mode right after. There's a really cool one in the corner off of OTG close slash. Actually, I'll just tell you right now and you can look into it. First of all, it's also in my video, so check it out if you would like to. But basically, in the corner, you do a throw, you close slash OTG, jump forward, and then JH. So there's it's a very simple, very safe way to do a safe jump. Actually, maybe it's not safe, not simple, because you have to really time the JH. It also sets you up with a double jump JH fuzzy. So I'll show you that after this. This guy's level 750.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not on PC right now. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Oh, thank you so much. That is a win for me. I'm already losing this. And for them to be behind in a burst the next round is actually not bad. Shit, I messed it up. Soul peeing family like nothing. The Unika video channel looks useful and I'm enjoying it. Oh yeah, yeah. Oopsies, I could have killed. Alright. One or two Unika says, I'm not the best at coming up with this stuff in lab, but I usually learn off other players in a match or online. But for whatever reason, I have seen just zero stuff for Unika safe jumping. There's also the OTG 5H projectile stuff, which kind of, I wouldn't say defeats the purpose of a safe jump, but it certainly, it is safe pressure in itself. Dude, I got popped so high from that. Oh, delayed. Oh shit.
You're going nowhere. You're done.
Let's go.
Serious. Slap. Duel 2.
I'm on JK.
Let's rock.
Okay. Yeah, this should kill. Yeah, do you play with viewers? I would like to fight you. I do. Not today though. Today I think I'm gonna focus on just playing a floor 10, but I do eventually. Redo this. Yo, Fishing, what's up? How's it going? Play some StarCraft with these tracks? Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. I figured StarCraft music would be good with Unika. Wandering to Nuki says, I found that against characters without a DP, it just does defeat the purpose, I feel like. Especially when I do Kara into whatever options, amp gunshot plus 12 or whatever it is.
Mankind knew that.
Yeah, I guess after the... Like, you need to have meter to convert the OTG 5H stuff, right? It seems. Am I close enough? Okay. Yo, Braun, how's it going? Yeah, I was on the radio. My local radio. I did an interview, or they interviewed me. I used my voice. It was really sick. I talked about Guilty Gear on the CBC. Okay, you know we're okay. We got a burst from that. Oh yeah, hope you're doing well there, Braun. Hope you're having a good day at work. Let's do the safe jump. Yeah, they've shown that so many times, especially when they had meter. Yeah, spreading dice case. Well, hell yeah, yeah. It was. I was a little bit nervous actually. I was quite a bit nervous. It was only the local CBC broadcast, but yeah, they wanted to talk to me about the Switch 2. They reached out to the gamers of the community, and my friend recommended that I reach out. So I did, and they said, "Hey, come in for an interview tomorrow." I'm like, "Whoa! I thought you guys just wanted to like make an article," but no. I got up really early this morning. They asked me what I do. I said, "I'm a Twitch streamer. Been doing playing video games, doing competition for the last 20 years, but now I Twitch stream." I was like, plug in my Twitch. I asked if that's okay. They said it's fine. And they just asked me my opinion on the Switch 2. And I said, I might be a little overrated right now, a little bit overhyped. It's really expensive. People are probably not going to buy it as heavily as they did for the Switch 1. I kind of talked smack about it the entire time. And I mean, today was the release of the Switch 2, right? And Walmart wasn't that far away. It's literally like a block away. I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll just take a look at it. And at that point, my buddy who was waiting in line, quote unquote, the line, said that there's only like 3 people waiting since 6 o'clock in the morning. It was already 7:45 or 7:30, and it was 7:45, 7:30, and the interview just finished. I'm like, I'll just swing over, say hi to my friend, whatever. And I just like, oh, you know what? Store opens in 15 minutes. There's only like a small line. Maybe I'll grab myself a Nintendo Switch. And I did, after talking smack about it the entire interview. But the lady did say, do you think you're gonna get it? I'm like, maybe, probably not. Anyway, this guy. All right, Tanuki, let me show you. So, close slash JH on the way down. This is a safe jump. If the opportunity arises, though, you do what you gotta do. Exactly. I know, because I talked about... Oopsies, let me show you. I didn't do it right. I talked about how I don't know if I talked about it on the broadcast, but I also, like, I talked to them about my time as a TO. Like, my time as a, like a bracket organizer. I collabed with the local game store, and I put up events for like for 10 years before COVID, right? And I was going to talk about how like it's not sustainable or it's not practical for us to buy 5 Switches at $700 a Switch for me to host events again, even though I'd like to. So I mentioned that at some point, maybe not in the interview, but I had a little chat with them. But I ended up buying it anyway. Let's go. Velva, how's it going? What's up? Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen people around Discord who said that they're gonna get it. Who are suddenly posting. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Oh, here we go. So this is it. Oh, oopsies. This is the safe jump. Was it hard to get it? No, not really. So, what, 8 years ago? When I got the Switch 1? We arrived at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and there was already a line of like 10 people, right? My buddy texted me and said there's like, I'm the only one here at like 6 a.m. with maybe 2 other people in their cars, right? It was pouring rain too. So, man, I don't know. The opportunity arose, I bought the Switch. I talk so much. Like in the interview, she's like, "Is it all hype?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's all hype." Valve, I got interviewed by the CBC. They got me to talk about pro gaming, quote unquote pro gaming, and also the Switch 2. All right, let me show you something really quick here too. Wandering Tanuki, the same setup. I'm gonna get my opponent to block. Just gonna block like this. I haven't set it up yet, but I'm assuming this Mario Kart game is good. So you can get a fuzzy off this. So I'm blocking high, and then I'll block low on the second hit. So we're opening our opponents up. And if you do it right, you can get a safe jump and also maintain that fuzzy. Oh, I made like a fighting game terminology slip on broadcast too. I said something about labbing, and she's like, "What is labbing? Can you explain to the audience what labbing is?" I'm like, ah, shit, ah, you know, I don't know. I definitely like. I definitely stalled and like I said a lot of ums and ahs there. Like, how do you explain labbing? How do you explain the training room? How do you explain the process? How do I explain what I'm doing right now? You know? But basically I said, yeah, sometimes before a tournament you wanna practice what works against another character. It's like if you're playing basketball. Also, I gave the basketball foul shot analogy. You know, labbing could also be an execution thing where you want to make sure you're getting 10 out of 10 foul shots, for instance. So you want to be labbing your combos, making sure that you're in top form. Hopefully it sounded all right. Why isn't this not working though? This should work. This should work. I promise you this works, Tanuki. You gotta hit a little deep. There we go. Let's try it again. There you go. So you get the fuzzy, and there you have it. And let's play some more games. I don't have very much time, but we'll play. Oh, I talked about Guilty Gear 2 on broadcast. I play this game called Guilty Gear Strive. And she's like, oh, that sounds interesting. Tell me more about this Guilty Gear Strive. Yo, Ron, dude. Radio broadcasters are like Twitch streamers, Super Saiyan times 3. Super Saiyan 3, Kaioken times 20. They're like so good at their job. While broadcasting, she let me in the building. Like, oh no, she's like, we're just playing an ad right now, whatever. It's like, oh, my name's Carolina. Nice to meet you. It's like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. Like chatting with me the entire time before going back on broadcast. She goes back to her room. Is like, and now for the weather, 8 degrees. Da, da, da. And you hear like it's like, and she like turns the knobs. And the music goes on. It's like, joining with me is pro gamer, local pro gamer, Nagai. And we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. Is it worth the hype? And then she turns a knob and it's just like da 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 da. Like in my mind, I'm thinking, dude, if this was a Twitch stream, I'm finna get demonetized playing that song. Da 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 da. Like, dude, man, the CBC must have like bought that song. They're really cool. I even told her, like, Carolina, when I grow up, I want to be just as cool as you. Spreading the smell of the game, man. Let everyone know what we're sniffing. Exactly. She said that I can push or plug my stream, and she's like, She asked if I was joining any tournaments soon for people to watch, and I said, yeah, actually this weekend we're doing a tournament hosted by the company that made Guilty Gear Strive. Actually, I'm part of the creator program, and they want to do a tournament. So, tune in on Saturday. If they re-release Smash on Switch 2 as is, but it has better frame rate and internet connection, do you think people would buy it? For the people would buy the yeah, I think so. If they re-release Smash on Switch 2 with like rollback netcode, better frame rate, that would make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to reset Smash with all the IPs it has right now. Like, could you imagine, the new Smash Brothers and it doesn't have like Ken and Ryu and all that? I don't know. I think that should be the play. Yeah, hell nah. This is Nintendo. The online is ass. If they release it with good online, they'll burn taco, hey? Here, I'm people. I'd buy it. Well, I mean, I already bought it. Never mind. I shouldn't, but I definitely bought it. Yo, I got peer pressured to buy it. I mean, yo, man. I got influenced by the OG influencers. She asked me, actually, if I'm gonna swing down to Walmart, and if I am, take a picture and send it to her. So I did that, and then I took a picture of me buying it after. They're gonna do a news expose on you buying it now. Shit, dude, we got the entire family here. First game was against the Kai. Now Soul, and after that Soul. Now we have a Dizzy. Next up, we're gonna have Sin. This is the first I'm hearing about Arxis tournament this Saturday. Uh-oh. Don't tell anybody. I thought they announced it. Pretend you didn't hear nothing. Pretend you didn't hear anything. I'm gonna treat this like Beatrice versus Fairy, and I'm just going in. We're just gonna go in. Because we know that Dizzy doesn't do well if you just go in. There we go, what'd I tell you? Oh, you know, that's a win on my books. There you go, what'd I say? Zendivia, what's up? Did you buy the game that introduces you to Switch 2 controls? Mario Kart? Okay, this ain't no floor 10 Dizzy. This is, who is this? This is somebody we know. 2H, damn. Alright, let's go. This is a really good Dizzy. Who is this? This is one of my friends, isn't it? One of my friends, I think. I'm getting lucky. Shit. Okay. Oh no. All right, let's go. There isn't the Arxis term this Saturday. In theory, there's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's treated like Fairy versus Beatrice. Should be good. There we go. Oh, I could have killed. Woo! I just noticed the player rating. Is that for the Dizzy? Oh no, that's my Dizzy. That's my Dizzy. I feel like this Dizzy is better than my Dizzy though. I'm just playing Unika. I like those moves. Oh! I'm not dead though. I'm so dizzy. You're not powerful enough. I'm just gonna stun dip around start. Shit! They knew. Maybe I shouldn't have said it out loud. I had so much meter. TD, yeah. What was that? I'm dead. Nice. GG. Stole D round. I'm gonna double check something real quick. What is the rating? That felt like a really top level Dizzy. But then again, we're playing in floor 10. Oh, they're not on rating update. Probably put himself on hidden. But that felt like that was probably the strongest Dizzy I've ever felt. I've ever fought. But sadly, Dizzy kind of has the same shortcomings as like, as Fairy on the release of Granblue vs. Rising, which is, if your character just goes in and does damage, you just do that. You know, you just run in, you guess on a, on her doing some sort of mid-ranged, far-range normal. You jump, you guess with a jump and you get in. Eventually you'll get in, you'll just do big damage. And you kind of out damage her in the end. The BRC tech, I never saw that before. That's the first time seeing it. Nice 6 speed. Alright, let's go. Woo! Tanika says, not gonna lie, I feel like Dizzy's design in this game is kind of really weird, maybe even bad. I think so too. It is weird. It's like they didn't really know what they were doing with her. You know. Alright, let's go. feel like every aspect of her kit is essentially tooled around you stalling Wings of Light, but Wings of Light is equally busted as it is bad, so it just ties her to something that kinda is death or death of her more than... Yeah, that's what I feel like too. I try not to play with Wings of Light. 'Cause more often than not, it is a death of me. I use it as like a frame kill, if anything. And then if it ends up proccing, I'm like, good. You know? Oh, I should get that. I don't deserve that. Let's get the wall break. I'll see if they were to buff Dizzy. What would you want to see? Better air to grounds, or just give her a new air to ground. Give her like a J2S that hits better downwards. That would be nice. Give her faster aerial normals, like a JS that's a little bit faster. Make fish better on hit, or not better on hit. Make fish better on block. I'd like that. Or on hit. Like, give it maybe a few more frames. Hell, make it a guard crush. At this point, I don't think it's really breaking the game if you do that. Just keep it... Make it better on block so that your setups are more stable. Oh, I didn't need to do this. What else? That's right off the bat. Make 2S vacuum on hit or on block. That would fix a lot of things. But yeah, these are just like small changes I'd like to see. And then there's the more ambitious changes, you know, like, you know, make Wings of Light shorter, you know, maybe don't make it go away on while blocking a YRC. That would be nice. Keep the timer after a wall break. That'd be nice. And if we're going to be really, really ambitious, give her a double air dash, shorten her air dash forward, kind of make her like Milia.
She's got potential. She still
But
needs a lot of
at that point, we're making the character play like how I want the character to be played, right? I think they intend her to be centered around Wings of Light. Just makes, and if that's the case, make Wings of Light cooler. You know? I wouldn't mind if Wings of Light actually like did damage at full screen. Sounds crazy, but like maybe have it do less damage full screen. It'll force the opponent to go in, right? Which is like, you know, what you want your opponent to do as a zoner. You want them to make mistakes, kind of fumbling going in. Nice turnaround 6p. Alright, let's go. I like Wings of Light to buff fish in some way. Yeah, activate Wings of Life. Wings of Life. Wings of Light, and maybe fish does like a guard crush bite instead. That'd be nice. I feel like you kind of have to sometimes. Let me read some of this. Wings is almost plus frames. It forces counter hit, makes people sit still. Did David, what's up? The game doesn't need more guard crushes. Yeah, I mean, like, or, you know, just give Dizzy the guard crush. And no more. No more. If they made Wings Light shorter but meter consumption higher, I'd be okay with that. Yeah, I'd be okay with that too. I'd actually love to see something like Wings of Light make her generate meter faster, but it's locked to sections of 50% meter. I don't think that's a busted idea at all, the Tanuki. I think that's pretty fair as it is right now. I mean, if you look at the kit Potefkin has, and all the characters who are way up there, I don't think it's asking too much. Actually, all the things I mentioned is probably not asking too much, but I do really wish that they did some of the set at the beginning, which is like fix her normals, quote unquote fix her normals. Give her her plus R J2S, that one that reaches down low. So she doesn't whiff so much going in from the air to ground. JS being less recovery would be nice. 2S being having a little bit of vacuum effect would be nice too. That would fix a lot of conversions. And what else did I say? I said something else. I mean, at that point, you might as well make fully charged 6H an overhead. It's like, make it an unnecessary overhead. And this is the reason. The reason is, yeah, you force the block, but then you can't, like, it would be such a cool, fun thing to kind of work around. Like, it's obviously going to be an overhead. It, like, takes more than half a second to come out, right? But if you force them to block it high and it's a guard crush, then you get some interesting, like, PRC fuzzy kind of setups. That would be cool.
Are you ready?
Johnny. No, honestly, guard crushing K would be nice. Like you said, it would be for more stable mix-ups. Yeah, either make it guard crush or add like 5 more frames of block stun. I don't think that's asking a whole lot. Be sick if there was a way to get into Wings. Imagine if she went Wings off a grab. Yeah. Jam 91, what's up? How's it going? She can do that with meter, I guess. Gotta test that. Let's go. I know you can just set up Wings just fine in loads of ways, but it'd be cool to have some sort of way to enter into it better. Yeah, I think so. Grab, automatic, give Wings. She would, you know what? Is it asking too much for her to have a command grab? I think a command grab from Dizzy would be so nice. Especially since she does a lot of guard crushing. It doesn't have to do a lot of damage, but like a command grab that basically what is that? Command grab that would automatically give you some Wings of Light timer. You know what I mean? Activates Wings of Light, give it some timer, and then I don't know, give you a hard knockdown or something. That'd be nice. But not do as much damage. Like, kind of make it like Venom's command grab. Why does Venom have a command grab and Dizzy not? That'd be nice. Ooh. Casey says, "No, I agree, though she's not the same Dizzy." Yeah. Definitely not. And she doesn't have to be, you know? I actually am thankful that she's not the same Dizzy. And the big reason is, if I and I do plan to do this. I plan to continue to play competitively in plus R. And her being different in plus R, between plus R and Strive, makes it easier for me to switch between the two games competitively. I don't know if I could have killed there. Probably. Yeah, I can think of loads of crazy things, to be fair. Oh, my meaty. Oh, don't ever do that. Oh, quite a bit of lag. Private, go, go, go. Yeah, I'm not playing Unika. I'm playing this StarCraft Marine. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? I figured StarCraft music would be appropriate for Unika.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Yeah, I talked about the new Marvel game. It looks sick. Let's go. And the pie. That's right. You know what move I haven't done? This one. I have not done that move once. The Mikhail sword. And the pie. You want a piece of me, boy? What else lines do we have? Need a light? Somebody call for exterminator. That was actually hello in Russian, but it worked even better. What? For the longest time, I didn't know what the Wraith was saying when he spawned. But I think it's like, read the waiting launch orders. Read the waiting launch orders. You got my attention? Is that the vulture? I heard you, sir. In the rear with the gear. That's StarCraft 2. Give me something to shoot. That's right. My life for hire. I like that one. There you go. Jacked up and good to go. Nice XP. Mashing burst. Oh no. Okay, we're okay. I don't think they have an answer to this. Okay. Just gonna do it again. Oh no! I could have bursted that. Got my lines mixed. I mean, StarCraft 2 is good too. I have StarCraft 2 music playing.
You should feel lucky old Johnny even gave you the time of day.
What else is there? I think we talked. I said all the lines for the normal barracks, right? Like their opening lines. Marine goes, "You want a piece of me, boy?" Firebat goes, "Need a light?" "Need a light." The ghost says, "Somebody call for an exterminator." Oh, the medic goes, What does the medic go? I forget. All I remember is that the medic has the same voice as the dryad and in Warcraft 3. No, the burst, I know, losing with the burst. Casey says, for buffs, I would make Wings of Light timer stay post wall break. I agree. Make H sword faster, buffer air normals, give her a new one. I agree. H sword, I think is okay being the way it is, but making it faster would be nice. Give K fish guard crush, give P or K fish more frame rate. I love it. I love it. Have to make a statement with oh shit! Oh no. Side switch. Oh no. Oh gosh. Nope. Okay, let's go. Battle cruiser operational. In the cage. I always thought you said in the cage, like you're inside the cage, but it's supposed to be like, you know, Jean-Luc Picard. Engage. In the cage. Battle cruiser operational. What else did he say? Healing frequencies open. That was not a setup. I just did whatever. What was the ghost? Someone need call for an exterminator. Call the shots. Oh, I forgot the rest. Vulture goes. Oh, you know what? Oh, I forgot one. This is Jimmy. Right on. All right. This is Jimmy. You remember that one? This is Jimmy. Right on. I'm not doing it right. The good old days of StarCraft. Oh. Do you guys have a favorite commentator? I liked H the Usky Husky. That guy's awesome. And then there's HC StarCraft. You guys remember? H the Usky Husky. How do I type Zergling sounds? Yeah. White Raw was my favorite. People like Day 9. Does Day 9... Do they still do stuff? Wow. Oh! Up and down. Okay. I think I can greed sever. Woo! My friends still talk about Brood Wars sometimes. Artosis. I love Artosis. Did you know on my birthday last year, or maybe the year before, Artosis rated my stream? Pretty cool, eh? I have one of my friends is a avid subscriber to Artosis, and then after Artosis' stream, He's like, hey, can you raid my friend? He's a small-time Twitch streamer. And I got a huge Orthosis raid. It was sick. That's awesome. Yeah. I was so hyped. Let's go. Yeah, I'm blessed with very, very kind friends. But right nowadays, I mean, outside of Guilty Gear content, what I watch is Warcraft 3. I've been watching a lot of Warcraft 3. Grubby is like my favorite streamer. He's so cool. Day 9 is doing his own game dev thing. Hell yeah. Do you guys remember, was it Fun Day Mondays from Day 9? Those are the days. But Grubby, who plays Warcraft 3, is... Like, the reason why I'm streaming like how I'm doing right now with this sort of green screen kind of popped up like this, inspired by my enjoyment of Grubby streams. If you guys want to see, watch a really, really chill RTS streamer, Grubby, who was a former Warcraft 3 pro. Such a chill dude. I think you can consider him still a pro, but he used to be like the best orc in the world at one point. Right. So cool. I'm not too sure how RTS games can make a comeback in this day and age. Yeah. That's a good point. I mean, that's a fair statement. Oh no! Oh. Okay, let's go. Made a really good documentary, actually. Warcraft 3 seems to be making somewhat of a comeback. Thanks to Grubby. But if a new RTS game comes out, yeah, I'm not too sure how that will do. I think they're gonna DP. Yeah, what was the last good RTS? StarCraft? Oh shit. Don't do that. Let's go. Yeah. Whew. Let's see, I'm gonna walk back with punish. Shit. Woo. Oh no. Frame traps. Again? shit. Double? An RTS from an ex-Blizz devs came out 2 months ago. Stormgate. I heard about Stormgate. I'm just gonna commit to. Yeah, I had to commit to that one. Actually, maybe I could have just blocked.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I don't know why I did that. Woo! Was Stormgate any good? Somebody came by my pharmacy recommending it, actually. Not too long ago. The mayor... Oh yeah, true story. It was the previous mayor of this town. The previous mayor of my hometown here recommended Stormgate. Maybe I should play it. He was a really good mayor. Oh, I have no idea Day 9 did play it. I think I saw Grubby play it for a little bit. I feel like this is a...
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I feel like this isn't just a floor 10 ABBA. I'm okay, right? Oh! Huh. If I had supered... If I supered a little bit later, that would have caught that. Nice bow slash. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm not dead yet. Alright, never give up. Oh shit. It's over. I locked into my gun. It still has early access and mixed reviews on Steam. Yeah. Man, how does the RTS do well? It needs like a killer promo? No, that's not the right word. Like, it needs something really... Oh, how do you say? It needs a lot of advertisement, you know? A lot of endorsement. You gotta get your favorite streamers to like play the game and really enjoy it. I feel like... Yeah, I think that's a key, a killer endorsement. It needs really good opening PR. What's the word for that? There's a word, right? Let's go ahead and go to floor Celestial. Never back down, never what? Yeah, it needs really, really good promotion, that's for sure. Oh. I'll probably do one. Play? Question mark? Oh, play. Time to gatekeep. I'm not doing the gatekeeping.
Are you ready?
Oh, I might actually. I might. Unika's got to beat up her dad. Man, they got the same haircut. Yeah, the game itself has to be fun too, of course.
Let's rock.
Pardon me? Behold my truth. This isn't over.
I think I probably could have mashed that harder, that faster. Okay, it's a real battle to the death here then. Okay, I'm glad I didn't DP, but at the same time I didn't do anything else. That 5k would have safe jumped or safe jabbed me. Okay, thought that was my meter actually. Oh, the full charge. I'm not gonna burst that just yet. Okay, let's go. Take a big risk there. Like, they surely think I'm gonna DP, right?
An opening. For the holy order. Saw that.
Oh, you know what? I could have done something there. I blocked that high. I wasn't. Oh, I tried to do the same thing. Yeah, I blocked the Future Arc high, and I wasn't in shock state.
Strength. Match. Different from sense. They say.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
For the holy order. You give me no choice. Behold my true strength.
Oh boy.
Now, prepare yourself. You're mine. Close your heart.
Oh no! Is this gonna kill? He's got the meter. Yeah.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Saw that.
Shit. Too slow? Oh no! Shit. Could've killed.
Slow. You give me no choice. Now, have this. Stun it. Behold my true strength.
Oh! On the recovery. That's sick. Forgot about that. I wasn't actually expecting to safe jump the the vapor thrust for some reason. I was surprised. Kai's kind of strong against her. Is that right? That's sick. Oh, I meant to jump into JD. But I just didn't J at all. I just 5D'd. Man. Oh wait, what? I can do that? Maybe I was cooking something there. It was a wall stuff. I just thought I messed up my inputs and like, okay, at least I'm gonna try to catch the tech or something. Alright, GG's man, GG's. What time is it? You know, I got time for one more. I got time for one. Let's see. It's just my newbie opinion. Most Kais I've met kick my... I'm also just very bad against Kai. I'm really, really bad against Kai. But I feel like I have a better matchup with Unika than with any of my other characters. Yo, Fishy, let's go. Simon. No, not Simon. Sorry, I know another guy named Fishy who's Simon. Alright, let's try this out. Last one. Overall impressions of Unika strength-wise? Strength-wise, she's really good when she charges her gun. Like with that move is so sick. The whatchamacallit, the gun dipper. That's charged. Having it -3 and also hard knockdown. Oops, I messed it up. That's supposed to be a forward dash. It was supposed to be a back dash. What else can I say about her? You know, she's actually got a lot of mix-up options. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it is early. I think I like her kit a lot. I don't think it's really that flawed. I mean, it is. If you compare it to like the super high tier characters, yeah, there are holes and flaws, for instance. But like compared to the characters I play, she's got a pretty solid kit, pretty full. There we go. Alright. Maybe that's the answer to stun dippers. let's go. I feel like the enhanced gun dipper is a bit cheap. Like it's a bit. It's that might be a little overtuned, but yeah, I mean, there are other things in this game that you should worry about. Yeah, that save jump is sick. Oh shit. Nice, nice, nice. Good catch. I should have supered. There we go. Eddie must die. Oh, nice. Okay, lucky. Oh shit. Nice XP. Oh, oh no. Here goes. Okay, we're going in. Grab. All right. Let's jump forward. Oh boy. Okay. We'll take it. Oh shit. Keep messing that up. That's supposed to be a backdash BRC forward. I messed it up like, I think I'm like 0 out of 10 from that. The DB from the back was crazy. Yeah, yeah, I don't deserve that for sure. GG's, GG's. I wish I could say I was doing a DP FDOS, but I really wasn't. I was just doing it. Alright, Fishy1, GG's, GG's. Thanks for the matches. And you know what? I gotta get ready for work. It is 11 a.m. Nearly 11 a.m. and I should go. Pretty tired. Pretty eventful morning. And I gotta make sure I at least kind of relax as I'm getting ready for work. So let's go ahead and send you all off to somebody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Actually, let me read some of this. I think you guys said some stuff here. Pure Pink Fox says, at least she is easy to pick up and play. Made me launch drive more often than before. Almost broke my brain. Excuse me. Almost broke my brain trying to wrap my head around Venom's kit. Yeah, I like how she's like a pick up and play character. I'm having a lot of fun with Unika. And same with... I'm with you there. As I was making the video for my Unika, like, you know, week 1 Unika tech, I just wanted to play. Like, I'm like, maybe I'll just wait until the next day and, you know, put up my video 2 days from now and I'll play right now. But I'm like, no, I gotta lock in, make my video, then I'll play. But yeah, she's a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. I can't say I'll switch over to her though, because I'm pretty committed to playing Dizzy. But, you know, she's kind of like Dizzy. Dizzy's daughter, right? Anyway, let's see who we can raid. She could be a good secondary. Yeah, thank you, Volvet and Braun. I'll probably, like, I'll try to find the VODs for the broadcast, for my radio broadcast. I don't know what you call it, a recording, and I'll put it in the Discord or something. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Oh, is there anyone streaming right now? I'll send you guys off to Grubby, actually. He's not playing Warcraft 3, he's playing Heroes of the Storm. But I legit watch Grubby on my free time. Before I go to bed, I always put a Grubby match on, like, on my tablet, and I like slowly fall asleep. Thank you for the courage, I hope so too. He's a lot of fun. I hope you get to the point where you feel comfortable with him and enjoy. Venom looks really cool. I do like the mix-up Venom has. But yeah. Oh yeah. We got the Mikhail Sword and Spirit. Well, it says, at this point, it feels like everyone's someone's son, daughter, father, mother, cousin, etc. That's true. That is true. That is true. I gotta get to work. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see y'all next time. If you guys haven't checked my video already, it's in the pinned messages. All the things that you saw me do with Unika. Everything but the backdash B or C thing, which I didn't even actually do in match. That will be found. That will be found. You can find that in the video. But yeah, you guys take care. And I'll see y'all next time. Alright. Yeah, see ya. Bye.